Dayonte Resiles has been found guilty, yes, guilty of murder.
The 27-year-old now faces the possibility of the death penalty. NBC6's Marissa Bagg live at the Broward Courthouse tonight. Marissa, you've been following this case. What has the reaction been?
Well, as you can imagine, the prosecution, the victim's family relieved to hear this verdict today. But on the other side, the defendant, his family, his defense team, very disappointed. The jurors deliberated for just over 2 days and then came to this decision. 8 years since the brutal murder of Jill Su, a jury pinned the killing on the prime suspect, Dayonte Resiles.
The defendant is guilty of murder in the first degree.
The 27-year-old stoic as the guilty verdict was read Friday. Su was stabbed to death, bound, and left in the bathtub of her Davie home back in 2014. Jurors were clearly moved by the evidence. Resiles' DNA was found on a belt used to tie Su up, on a knife found at the crime scene, and on the frame of a glass door where he likely got in. Prosecutors say justice prevailed.
Relieved, happy for the Su family. They finally have some closure, and so gratified to know that justice was done.
It's been a roller coaster since Su's murder. Resiles escaped the Broward County Courthouse in 2016. His first murder trial ended in mistrial last year. And in between, while locked up in jail, prosecutors say he tried to convince friends to help him establish an alibi for the murder. His family spilled out of the courtroom today stunned, convinced of his innocence. The defense contends someone else was responsible for the killing. They plan to appeal.
Well, yeah, we're obviously disappointed, but now we have to move on.
The guilty verdict means Resiles is eligible for the death penalty. Now the state will try to convince the same jury he deserves to pay for what he did with his life.
The defense will try and show the jury that Dayonte Resiles is worth sparing his life.
And a hearing is now set for April 1st to schedule out exactly when the penalty phase will begin. Attorneys tell us that this new phase should last 2 or 3 weeks. Reporting live in downtown Fort Lauderdale, Marissa Bagg, NBC6 News.